Malo Gusto, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us here in Astro, Malaysia. It's a real pleasure to have this conversation. I want to start by asking you a little bit about the new season. Obviously, there's been a bit of a mixed start. There's been some ups and downs. The weekend was not that great, but then in midweek, there was a real good result against Benfica. What is the dressing room like at the minute, given how topsy-turvy the start has been?
Yeah, it's of course it's not our best moment in the season, but we know that we have a lot of things to improve. First of all, in the pitch, as a team as well. But we will work on that for sure to come back stronger and keep pushing for the top four, which is our objective. So yeah, we will fight for it.
Yeah, you guys definitely came back stronger in the midweek game against Benfica, but I want to talk a little bit about the Brighton game. That was a bit of a tough results for fans as well. Where do you think it went wrong in that game?
Yeah, it's a bit complicated because first of all we had a good control in the game until the red card in the second half, which was it was difficult after for the team to control that game. But it's many small details. There's not something big to say, but it's important to recognize these mistakes and to learn from that and to moving forward. And that's what we say after this game. Even before the Man United game, the Brentford one as well was difficult because we conceded after silly mistakes. But we recognize that, so that was the most important, and now it's good to learn from that, as I said, and to do better the next time.
Yeah. How much do you think, when it comes to this topsy-turvy start, how much do you think it's down to perhaps the Club World Cup, because you guys had to play through the summer as well, minimal rest time. On top of that, there has been some injury issues even in the start of the season. What do you put it down to?
Yeah, as you said, we have a lot of players out. Maybe it's from the Club World Cup. We had a lot of games, but it's not especially for us. There are a lot of other teams who they played the same games, so it's kind of for everyone. But maybe it's this reason why we had those players out, but we have to deal with that. We have a lot of good players, so when one player is out, another good players can come in and can compete as well. So it doesn't really matter if, of course, sometimes it's complicated, but we have to do our best when we are on the pitch and to try to win and to deal with that.
Yeah, I quite love that because football at the highest level is all about depth and competition, and it's been really fun watching sort of like you and Reece James covering one another in different parts of the pitch, in different stages of the game. What's it like competing with him for a spot? What's it like learning from him as a fullback as well?
Yeah, it's important to learn from the top. We try to help the team as much as possible when I'm on the pitch, when he's on the pitch, when sometimes we're both on the pitch, we try to help the team. And he's a top guy. We talk a lot between each other to give some advice and stuff sometimes. But yeah, I think we are both top players, and I think top players has to play and show their best, and that's what we try to do. And yeah.
We live in an era where the fullback position has become super complex and very deep in terms of what it offers on the pitch. How would you define Malo Gusto, the fullback? What is Malo Gusto, the fullback, like?
I would say someone who likes to attack, to help the attacking line to create chances and to create solutions, of course. And I like to defend as well. I would say like as a modern fullback. That's I think the top quality a fullback has to go on the pitch, and that's why I try to do as much as possible. But of course there is a lot of things to improve.
Yeah.
And I keep working on that and to try to be a better player.
Yeah, you've also played under so many different managers, but I'm curious, From Enzo Maresca's point of view, from his context, what does he want out of a fullback? What does he want out of you on the pitch when you're on the starting 11, for example?
To be honest, it depends of his plan because when the game's coming, the team don't play in the same shape, and sometimes he has a plan for each teams for each games. So it depends of this. It can be coming inside has a whole midfielder, has a pocket, sometimes has a winger. So for me, it's important to recognize that and to try to be complete as a fullback and to try to help the team for build, for attacking, for defend as well, because we don't have to forget that I'm fullback and I need to defend, of course. So yeah, it's many things to I have to understand. Yeah. But that's my job, and that's why I train, and that's why I work, and I choose Chelsea for play this type of games and to learn this type of things, and yeah, I'm ready for it.
I love it. I mean, even on a personal level, I really enjoy watching fullbacks because it's so complex. There's so much of depth to it. Everyone is so different in terms of how they play. I want to talk a little bit about this weekend. We've got Liverpool coming up, and as much as Chelsea, I mean, we spoke earlier about the topsy-turvy start, but Liverpool themselves have had a pretty rough week. Do you smell a little bit of blood there? An opportunity to take advantage and really pounce on it?
Yeah, that can be a good opportunity, but even if it was a good week for them, for us, it doesn't matter. The most important is to win in any way, is to get the 3 points, because as I said before, like the previous Premier League games was not good in terms of points. So it will be our objective, and we will be ready for it and to try to get the 3 points. Yeah.
I think one of the more fascinating things about Liverpool is that down the left side, the side that you will be facing as a right back, they've got so many options and permutations down there. I mean, we've seen Cody Gakpo play there at times. We've seen Ekitike play there. Isak can also drop down left. And I'm curious, in a situation like this, when you know you're going into a weekend where you could possibly face 3 or 4 different players down that flank, how do you prepare for it? Because if it's just one particular guy who's always down the left, it must be easier to plan for it. But when there's 3 or 4 options, how do you plan to usually deal with stuff like that?
Yeah, I think you have to. The most important is to be ready for every solution. So yeah, make sure you know that every solution they can do. As you said, they change a lot, but it's the same thing for us. They can recognize the same thing for us as well, because we have a lot of permutation. We move a lot as well. Can be like hold midfielder, I can go to pocket, I can go to winger, I can change during the game. So it's for both teams. But yeah, it's important to recognize that, to make sure that we're ready for every shape, every players, and to try to do the best during the game.
Perfect.